Hi, third graders. Today is Lesson 18, Activity 1. Today we are going to be reviewing some different sounds with letters. So the first sound that I'm going to show you is the sound k, okay? And there are three different ways that the sound k can be spelled. One of them is like in the word cat, okay? In the word cat, k can be sound with just a C, k, okay? Another way that we can spell or do the k sound is like in the word, let me show you another one, shark. Okay, when the k sounds at the end of a word, usually it always is a K or a CK. You typically just don't see a C at the end of a word, okay? So cat, and typically in the beginning of the word, it's usually the C instead of the K. So we have cat, and then we have shark, so a C and a K. And then another way would be like in the word, let me show you this word, pack. Okay, so if you look at the word pack, we have a CK. Okay, so here's k, k, and k. Three different ways to make the k sound. So I'm going to list those across the top of my board. So the k sound can be made with a C, a K, or a CK. Okay, so what we are going to do today is I'm going to say a word. I'm going to write it. I want you to write it, and then we're just going to find which letter makes the k sound, okay? So the first word that I want to do is, let's do shark. So I just did that one. So write shark on your desk. Think about what two letters go sh, S-H, and then R, A-R, and then what goes on the end of shark? Okay? If you said a K, you're correct. So in shark, the K makes the k sound. Okay, every time, every word's either going to have a C, a K, or a CK. Okay, the next word, I'm going to erase. The next word we're going to do is check. Check. I wrote my mom a check. Okay, so ch, what two letters go ch? CH go ch, and then E, and then the k on the end, check. All right, CK on the end, okay? To make the k sound. All right, next word today. Ooh, this one's a little tricky. I actually did not write this one at the top of the board. So I want you to think about it. The word is queen. Queen. Kind of has that k sound, but it goes together. What two letters go qua? That one's a little tricky. Okay, if you wrote it correctly, you should have wrote queen. Okay. Oh, I know why. Because the other sound that we're working on this week is KW. Let me show you that. So with KW, qua, we need sometimes, we use the Q, okay? So when we're looking at the KW sound, and I'm just looking real quick, yeah, it would be like in queen, okay? I'm going to put a little line to show you. Just break my board up for the rest of these. Okay, so queen goes qua. Okay, next one. Let's do circus. Circus. Don't get tricked on this one. Circus does not start with an S. It starts with a C. Circus. So us. So this C makes the k sound. Circus. Okay, the next word that I want you to do is flake. Flake. Okay, and I'm going to do a secret message right now. If you are watching my video, I want you to go to your worksheet, your very first one, worksheet number 32, and I want you to put a heart around the 32, okay? So take your pencil and draw a heart around the number 32 if you're watching the video right now. I will give you extra dojos if I see that heart on your paper. Do not tell anyone else in the class. Okay, I'm going to go on. Flake, flake, full, F-L-A, okay? There's a bossy E on the end of that one, but the K makes the K sound. So every word's going to have K or Qua. All right, next word is crack. Let's write crack. See what you think. Crack has two. So we have K here for crack and K. K or ack. So K here and K here. Okay. Next one, I want you to write the word second. 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 Okay, let's check it. Yep. Are you right? Second. Okay. Sec on D. And then in the middle we have the K sound. Okay, next let's write squeeze. Squa. Oh, there's that qua. Squeeze. So qua. What two letters go qua? Okay, let's check your word. So we have squeeze. S-Q-U-E-E-Z. So we have the qua again. Q-U and Q-U. Squeeze. S-Q-U-E-E-Z-E. Squa. Ease. Okay, next, quart. Quart. This one's a little tricky. I'm going to go ahead and put it because I hear a little of the qua. Quart. That one's a little tricky. So for quart, we're going to put it in the KW. Quart. The Q-U again. Q-U-A-R-T. Okay. Next we have squeak. Squeak. Okay. So where do we want to put squeak? I'm looking real quick. Squa. Eek. So again, I hear the squa sound. Be careful on this one. I just spelled it wrong myself. It has an E-A in it. So S-Q-U-E-A-K. I accidentally put E-E. So S-Q-U, again, that Q-U gets that qua sound. I'm going to erase because I'm running out of room. Okay, next we have quick. We are quick on the track when we run. Quick. Again, goes in the qua side. Q-U-I-C-K. Quick. And hopefully when I give you a word, you try to write it before me. Okay? The next word is coldest. Cold. So write cold and add est onto the end. Coldest. Okay, if you were correct, you would have coldest. And there's that K sound. So cold and adding the EST. That means it's very cold. It's the coldest it can be. Okay, next. Africa. And Africa is the name of a continent, so don't forget something that needs to be on Africa. Okay, if you wrote Africa correctly, you have a capital A, F-R-I-C-A. Hear that K sound in Africa? Oh, here's one. A lot of you know how to write Mexico, so the country Mexico. Mexico. Again, the K sound in Mexico. Okay, that was all 14 words. I'll do the 2 review words now. Black, black. That one's pretty easy. It's a 2nd grade word. If you spelled it correctly, it's black with the CK on the end. Next we have thank, thank. Okay, if you're correct, just check it. And that K sound on the end. Thank. Okay, now that was the first 16 words. I'm going to go over the directions for the worksheet. Okay, so it says, write each basic word where it belongs in the chart. So you're just sorting by its sound, okay? So K, if it's at the beginning of the word and it makes the K sound, it would go in this column. If it's a CK at the end of the word, like in trick, it goes in this column. If it's a C at the beginning of the word and makes the K sound in camp, it goes here. And if it's the qua, it goes here. Okay? So let's look at number 1. Shark. So shark is at the end of a word. So where would shark go? I'm thinking that it goes, hold on, let me do a quick check. I'm thinking it goes here, like in kite, because there's only a K. There's no CK. So let's put shark here and see if I'm right. Okay, then we have check. That one's a CK, so it's obviously going to go here. Queen has a QU, so it's going to go down with quack. Circus, circus. So it has the K sound with a C, like in camp. So circus would go there because the cuss makes the sound like in camp. So I guess it can be anywhere in the word. Flake, flake has a K sound, so it's going to go up here in kite. Crack has a CK sound, so it's going to go under trick. Okay, second. Okay, just the C makes the K sound, so it would go over under camp. So hopefully you're getting the idea. If we look at coldest, it has the K sound, so it would go with camp. So you're just looking which letter, not necessarily where it's at in the word, but what letters make the sound, the K, the C, or the CK. Okay, great job today.